Hello and welcome to my studio. If you're not new here, then this is nothing new to you, but if you are, hello, I'm Paloma, I'm an illustrator, and I am lucky enough to work from my in-home studio, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. I realize I've never done an updated studio tour for when I moved into this house, and it's been about over a year now. I've settled into the space and perfected how I like to keep everything and work in here, so let me show you. Let me show you everything that works for me in my little space. Let's start here. This is essentially right when you come in through the door. And I do have my very own Rizo digital duplicator. This is a Rizo SF5130 E2U. So it is a newer model, but it's refurbished and I love her so much. She is my little business asset for when I incorporated my business. Yeah, I keep her right here. This like space, this little piece of wall between the two closet doors is perfect for it. Up here, I get a lot of questions about this shelf. I have had this shelf basically since I started my business. This is like one of my first purchases. So this little cubby, this wire cubby, is from World Market, a store here in the US, and it is originally silver, but I wanted to paint it green. Green is my favorite color, so I spray painted it green. Right now, as you can see, it serves the purpose of storing all of my plushies. So that's what I use it for, and then down here I just have refills of Rizo inks and like master paper and stuff. That is this section. I also have like extra plushies down here. I just love plushies, okay? I keep my laptop here that is also green because I only use my laptop for Rizo. I mean, I might use it for other stuff randomly, but this Rizo connects to the computer if you want to, and I want to and I like to, so I keep my laptop here. And like I mentioned, I have two closet doors here. The closets, it's just like one long skinny closet that has two access points. I'm not gonna go in depth in here because this closet serves as storage for all of my crafts and also older artworks and also old sketchbooks. That side, however, I do use as my little shipping station. Let me show you. So here we are, as you can see. Shipping station. I have my envelopes and I have a bunch of let me turn on the light. She's motion censored. But I have like all my mailers in here. I also have like market stuff up here. It's not pretty. It's kind of organized. It's just not pretty. I keep everything on these like garage shelves, like those classic chrome ones that are like adjustable and they're also inexpensive. So that's what I use in here because they're fairly flat. They come in different sizes. But yeah, it's not fun in there. I don't like to think that that closet exists, but it does. I have some artworks. This one is by Strange Powers Press. This one is from Sarakasa, but I cannot remember the exact artist name. This one, I think it's P. Curly. I'm gonna put up their username. This one is by me. This one, these up here, this is by McKenna Quick, and then this is an original by Bean Police. So this is like a little growing gallery wall I have behind my entrance door. Now we get to this corner. This is like the darkest corner of my studio. But back here, I have my trash can. She's not very exciting. Here I have my Mustard Made locker. This is the midi size, and it's in the color mustard. No, in the color butter? I don't know. This serves as essentially extra hidden storage for stock. And currently I have all of my new t-shirts in here, which is why it doesn't close right now. So it's kind of just permanently agape right now. I also have my typewriter here. I use this Mango Town locker for all of my Tamagotchis. So I keep that there as well. These paintbrushes right here, I keep them separate from my other paintbrushes because these are my oil ones and I don't want to ruin them. I want to keep them nice and pristine for my oil paints. I have this tile lamp that I have had for forever from Urban Outfitters. And then I recently switched out my zine collection that I had at this shelf for my children's book collection. My partner and I, we kind of had our zine and comic collections separate, and now I realized, I was like, there's no reason that we need to do that. So we kind of consolidated it, and I switched my zine area for my children's book area, and I have like other little trinkies. I have my Blythe doll, my custom Blythe doll that I made myself to look like me. Wait, let me show you actually. This is so funny, but yes, I made this Blythe doll, and she deserves to be on display at all times. Yeah, I mean, these are just all my children's books. I have like my favorites more down towards the bottom, but let's move on to the shelf over here. Oh my god, this face tracking on this camera. Okay, so here we have this really annoying easel that never has like a permanent home. I kind of just wheel it around random places. So here is my shelf wall. These shelves, since I know that a lot of people are curious, these are the IKEA Evar shelves. I get the deeper ones because I think they have like a 13-inch deep and then like a 20-inch or something. I like to get the nice deep ones to fit as much as possible. This is 3 of them built all together, so like I had extra little posts. But yeah, it's 3 of them all stuck together and also stuck to the wall because there's a lot on here. So let's begin over here. Up here I have like a bunch of zine stuff. So I have my little hole punching binder thing. I have this special stapler and my other stapler for stapling zines. I have this button paper cutter. Not super exciting things. I do also keep my Rizo Club prints up here, like the excess ones. And then this is basically like the paper section, right? So I have zines here, I have Rizo prints. I also keep like extra stock of my Rizo zine pages here. So like I'll print out a bunch, but I won't necessarily cut or assemble everything that I've printed. So I'll keep it extra here for when I need to restock, I can. So I have that there. This little tray, she's empty right now, but this is where I put the current month's mail club rewards. So as I'm making them and cutting the stickers and everything, I will put it here, and then it's like easy to transport when I need to pack all of my mail club goodies. And then down here I have all paper. So paper for Rizo prints, paper for zines, paper for sticker making paper. I have my laminate for laminating my stickers. So this is like a huge tower of paper, but I need it and I actually go through it really fast. So I have that there, and then I also have my 3 most used Rizo inks, blue, pink, yellow. And actually, while I'm down here, I forgot to show you guys my Rizo. Rizos always come with, well, maybe not always, but Rizos typically come with like their little shelf that you put it on top of because it has these wheels where you can like wheel it around. And this shelf, I just have extra paper. I have extra like plain copy paper, more paper in there apparently that I forgot about. And I also have like a pile of misprints and stuff hidden in here for if I want to make like Rizo buttons or something funky with those. And then I also have like all the paperwork that came with my Rizo and like troubleshooting and all the little codes. If you have a Rizo, you know, but yeah, that's what's down there. Now, if we move on to the middle part of the shelf, up here, okay, yes. So this is also like a general storage area. It can kind of like vary, but something that I didn't recommend that I already showed you, these like little shelf raisers, these are also from IKEA. They have a lot of different sizes. They're great for areas like this, for example, where the top shelf is already I already adjusted it to the very tippy top of the shelf, but I have a lot of space from there up into the ceiling, so I can actually use like more vertical space. If I wanted to, I could like stack a bunch of these and have like a lot of extra storage, but I just have 1 layer of these right now. And currently I have my Toyo boxes with washi tape. I also have my big junk box because I love to junk journal, and so I collect a lot of trash and a lot of pretty trash. I needed a place to put it. I keep it here. I also currently have my cotton bandanas up here that I am selling on my website. And then over here starts my yarn collection. Basically all of this is just yarn storage up here. But down here starts my inventory, and right now she's looking a little skinny because I don't have my new product in yet. So most stuff is sold out, but I keep all inventory in here, and for some reason I miscounted and didn't buy enough of this size, so I need to buy one more to put here. But these are great. These little containers are from the Container Store. We have a Container Store here in Houston, which is like why I usually choose to go with that. However, you can order them online, or if you have like another option near you, that works too. I don't mind the Container Store because they always have coupons, and it's like crazy coupons. So yeah, I get these from the Container Store, and here I have washi tape. This, once my product comes in, will probably all be full of washi tape. I have like some hair clips here, and then moving on over, I have my little cobalt like miniature toolbox, and the only thing I have in here right now is on this bigger shelf. I have all of my like colored Sculpey. Let me bring you in closer. Let me show you. Down here I have like all of my colored Sculpey, and that's all I have in here, but I have like this extra drawer if I ever need it for anything. And you'll notice I have a lot of pencil cups and pen cups. I have this cup. This is from Daiso. It's so cute. Wait, hold on. This cup is so cute. Look at it. It's from Daiso. I just love the colors. I've been really into these colors lately, honestly, but I just have all of my midliners in here. And then in this little tomato soup can, I have like my little fancy shaped scissors. Like I said, I'm a junk journaling girl, I'm a stationery girl, so I have that. And then this little tin is so cool. I thrifted this forever ago. This is like one of my first antique finds. It has to have been at least 7 years ago. And I never had a use for it. I just thrifted it because I was like, oh, it's cool. It's like the circus cookies, right? Whatever they're called, circus animal cookies. It's like an old container of that, and I just have a bunch of pens in here, gel pens. I used to be a huge like pen and marker collector, and at this point I gave away a lot of my collection, thankfully, because it was too much, but the ones that I kept are in here. Right under this shelf, I have more of these little containers that I like to use for inventory, like I said, and I wanted to show you guys. They sell dividers for these as well, so you can like even get more storage out of them. Here I just have like a bunch of sticker sheets, so that's where I keep that. But yeah, I just have another section of these because they're super useful. And then I have these bamboo organizers. These are from these are Ohuhu, actually, like the alcohol marker brand. These are Ohuhu marker organizers, and I had gotten them for my Ohuhu markers, but I don't use them for that, so I have all of my paint pens and markers here. So I have like, I think these are Ardex, yeah, my Ardex acrylic paint markers, and then my Posca pens here too. I've had these Posca pens for forever, and they're still here. I also just have this box of nationality pencils. This is so random, but I saw this one day and I was like, I think I need fancy pencils. Never once used. I think my brain thinks I'm saving them for a special occasion, but I have them on display because it's so pretty. I keep my Dymo like vintage, or like, what's it called? Like manual label maker, because I love using this shit. This is my favoriteest thing ever. I keep it here because I'm always using it, so I'm always misplacing it. So that's its new home. And then I have this like dollar store tomato container. She's empty right now. There's nothing in here. But one day she will be filled with something because I'm always needing extra little containers for something. As we move down, I have my sticker cutting machine here. Okay, she is a Caesar. I don't know if it's Caesar or Sizer. I'm gonna say Caesar. It's just enough space to be able to open her up. I love her. If you haven't watched my video about how to make stickers with a Caesar machine, you can. These guys are much better than any of the other cutting machines out on the market, and trust me, I have tried them. So I love her. She lives here. And then next to her, I have, like I said, I have a lot of pencil and pen cups, and here I have them. I have Some of them are not as organized, but like look at this antique frog cup. I love him. And this Frida Kahlo can, repurposed. Yeah, I don't have like it's super organized, but I just knew I needed storage, girl, so I have it here. And then all the way on the ground, I have 2 more Rizo drums, and I actually didn't explain these earlier, but Rizo drums are basically, this is where the ink is for my Rizo digital duplicator. The ink lives here, and this is what the machine uses to print in that color because it prints one color at a time. And yes, these are big, you might say. These are very big, and they are. But I have 2 more here on this bottom shelf. And then next to them, I just keep all of my sticker paper here because I was tired of trying to figure out a place of where to put it because I buy a lot of it at a time. I buy it in bulk. So I just keep it down there because my printer, as you'll see, is right over there. So we're now reaching a corner of my studio where I can't really get into that much, but not like information-wise, like I actually physically can't get in here very easily, but we're gonna make do. Like I said, up here, yarn storage. I got these containers at Target. They're really cheap and really cute, so that's what they do. They store my yarn. I have another lamp over here. This is a small IKEA mushroom lamp. It is awesome. I've also had this for forever. Here she lives. If you can't tell, I don't turn on the big light, so you're gonna start seeing a lot of lamps on the other side of the room. Right here, I have my CD player. This is like the classic Muji knockoff. This design is originally from Muji, but it's been knocked off so many times. I just have a knockoff. I have CDs. I own CDs, and I like to listen to them in here sometimes, so I have that. Usually my Animal Crossing ambient CDs, because I bought like a box set of Animal Crossing New Horizons music, and it's awesome. More stock right here. So these containers, this is 4 all stacked on top of each other. One is like this little section here. These are also from the Container Store. However, I feel like you can get these in a lot of different places. I have these from the Container Store, and I do like the bigger drawers because they come with these little dividers, and I can make the sections smaller and better organized. I use these to keep my stickers and all of like my super small stock. So here you saw little phone charms. That's what I keep in here. And then basically almost all my stickers are here. I have shop stickers up here, like this one. And then I have like old mail club stickers down here too. So this is just like super convenient. It keeps everything nice and protected and flat for the most part, and like also separated and organized. So these are great. They're also so stackable, like they actually secure into place. Right down here, I have a little packing shelf. I'm gonna go quickly here because it's boring, but Munbin thermal printer, so worth it. If you run an online store, you need to buy a thermal printer, okay? I get it. My first like almost year, I was just printing it from the computer and cutting every single label by hand and then coating it in plastic tape. You don't need to do that. These printers, I think this guy was like $80. He's worth it. So I have her here. I also keep my stamps, just so you guys can get an idea of how many stamps I buy. Yeah, she's spending $300 to $400 a month on stamps. Keep those down here. I have like my little packing stickers for decoration. I have my packing tape, and then just like extra shipping labels and boring stuff over there. But yeah, that is my little packing station. Now let's move downwards. Here is my printer. She is an Epson ET8550. She is very polemic. I feel she's controversial. All I will say in this video, because it's not a product making video, to me, the EcoTank Epson printers are super worth it because I only buy ink like 2 or 3 times a year, maybe less than that. That's super worth it for me because when I had a Canon printer, I was buying ink monthly. So that's like spending $200 or $300 a year on ink with this to literally over $1,000 on ink with a Canon printer. So she's worth it. I love her. She gets her own shelf with like just some extra pens and markers down here. I have like my Tombow markers down here with like a little Snoopy crate. But yeah, she gets her own shelf. And I did also spill ink one time when I was refilling it, and it's here permanently. So what can you do? Awesome. Okay. Down here, nothing too important. I have this, can you even see? I hope you can see. This is from IKEA. It's literally just like a cat cubicle. I have it down here for my cats. And then I have my knitting bag here with my alcohol marker collection and some other little knitting supplies. And that's it down here. Still staying in this little corner so I can show you. I like to put things on windowsills. This is gonna be really specific and weird maybe, but ever since I was a kid, I dreamed of putting things on windowsills. Like, it was just a thing that I saw in movies and it really stayed with me. And in this house, she's an old house, I get to put stuff on windowsills because the windowsills are huge. I right now have this tomato vase that is so cute with these marigolds here because my partner got me some marigolds. And then I just have like an array of little trinkies. The other thing I will say, as we're starting to get to trinky territory more on this side of the room, you're gonna see a lot of dust, okay? Okay, like we're not gonna judge here for the dust. We're not gonna act like all of us trinket people and maximalists are the cleanest of the clean and are constantly dusting, okay? Because that's not realistic. So you're gonna see a lot of dust. Here, I have this little Bisley, what is this called? Drawer? Like this little mini drawer set from Bisley. I saw this color and I needed to have it. Did I need a Bisley drawer set? I didn't realize I needed it until I brought it home, but I bought it because of the color. So I have that here on top of some other drawers that I'll show you, but I also have my little Penco caddy. I was being a little dirty girl and constantly had stuff in here and use it as storage, and I was like, hey, that's not the purpose of this. So now I have it here empty, and for when I want to sketch somewhere in my house that is not in here, I can fill it up with the stuff I want to use and then use it for its purpose and take it different places. So she lives here because she's cute. I also have my tray of like most used writing and like sketching utensils in here. So I have like my fountain pens. I've been really into my Uniball 1 ballpoint pen. I also have my poor abused vermilion colored pencil inside of like a little grippy case. So I keep this tray here. Now let me show you what's inside this Bisley set. You guys wouldn't know it, but I just showed you this and it didn't record, so let's go. This is what I keep in my Bisley. Up here I have all of my sticker books. I have a lot, okay? I'm a sticker hoarder. Like, I actually am obsessed with stickers, and in my defense I do use them. But yeah, sticker books are essentially just books full of stickers, and I have a lot, and they live here. Next, I have extra stationery stuff. Also, like all my 3D sticker sheets live in here. These, I gotta be careful when I store them. I don't like to like shove them in anywhere because I feel like it damages them. So I keep those in there. This is like stationery extras and refills. I have like some traveler's notebook refills in here. I have like little folders. I have extra inserts for binders. All that boring stuff lives there. Next is my little K-pop drawer. I have a bunch of like photo cards and stuff in here. I also have like photo card holders. I also have my top loaders that I've decorated in here. Yeah, so that's the purpose of this drawer. And lastly, I keep all my film for all of my film needing cameras in here. So like, I have a Polaroid camera. I have my 110 Lomography film camera. This is my favorite. She's awesome. And I do also have like one measly 35mm roll in here, while also keeping some Instax film in here too. So that's the bottom of that. I said I would show you guys my little IKEA drawer. So as I've mentioned, these are from IKEA. These are the Alex drawers. There's a lot of different sizes, but these are like the smallest, most compact sizes. And I do have 2 of these sets. However, this set is on wheels. Let's get to showing you. Top drawer. I have drawing stuff. So when I was in art school, I had a lot of charcoal. I had to buy a lot of charcoal. and I still have it, and I don't know what to do with it, but what I do know is I don't want it to get anything else dirty, because charcoal is dirty as fuck. She gets really dirty. So yeah, I have that here. This is kind of my charcoal drawer. I also have like my pan pastel stuffs here. I have my drawing inks here as well. So not gonna lie, I'm not opening that drawer too often. Down here, hey, this is really empty. Yeah, it is, because it is only for oil paints. Only. Because oil paints scare me. And they need room to breathe. And they need to be in safety. So I have my oil paint palette here with my little tin of medium. And I have my oil paints in here. This is really heavy. So yeah, nothing else is allowed to go in here because oil paints need to be respected and treated at a distance. Here we have like tools for painting and such. I have my little heart thing for water. I have the dirtiest paint rags you've ever seen in here because I refuse to throw them away. I have palettes. I'm also impatient, so when I paint, I fan my paints so they can dry faster. So yeah, this is all tools and stuff for art making. And then down here, I have all of my paints. I got sick of the display I had on the wall. I just got sick of them. So I was like, I'm constantly having to rummage through them anyway. Why not dedicate an entire drawer just to paints? So I have all of my acrylic paints. I have really big ones of these because of school when I was in it. And then I have all of my Holbein acrylic wash in here. And it just works out super well. I can see all of them. I don't have to worry about hanging it up and keeping it in its exact order or anything. I can just dig around in here and it's awesome. And at the bottom, I gotta move my little leg. At the bottom, we have basically all of my different media. I have my pastels in here. I have paints. I have pan pastels. Yeah, this is where I keep all of my media for the most part. Now, maybe you're curious about this. This is not media. My mom bought me these forever ago. I haven't even opened them. I just keep them because look at these colors. Now, are they actually going to draw in that color? Probably not. But the packaging, like the color set up right there in the front, that's good. So I keep them in there. You might find that like I'll randomly keep things simply because the color does something to me. That's just how I operate sometimes. While I'm down here, because I don't want to get up anymore, I will show you under my desk first before I show you on top of it. So here we have Mr. Ollie, my wiener. Hello, Dipper. Oh my goodness, my wiener. This is his bed. He sleeps here every day. Oh my goodness. While I'm in my office, he sleeps there. Oh my goodness. And it's a really cute little couch dog bed. So that's what I keep down there at my feet. And then, excuse me, Oliver. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, switching sides. This desk is like a drawing desk. It's not like a drawing desk. It is a drawing desk. And it's also from IKEA. And because it's a drawing desk, it has like this storage on either side on both sets of legs. And I'm being blinded right now. But this is where I keep my big boy Toyo box. And she serves as my stationery box. I keep almost everything for journaling and such in here. So I just keep that down here because I'm constantly needing to access it. So this is where it lives. And then between my desk and my drawers, I have my Sketchboard Pro, which if you're an iPad artist, you should have a Sketchboard Pro because this is going to save your back. It saves mine. And then I also have this light for filming. It's really, really big, but it's actually not that heavy. I love her. I can adjust her temperature and her brightness for filming, but she goes attached up there by my desk, and I will show you. This is my main drawing desk, and she's really beat up, but I love her. I'm able to angle it if I need to. Basically, the thing that I keep on here is just like filming stuff, so I have this overhead little tripod thingy that I can adjust. I also have my drawing lamp here if I need extra light later in the day. Right now in the morning it's beautiful, but later in the day, not a little light. And then over here, this arm is where I attach that light that I showed you guys down there, in case I need extra light for filming, and it's not the morning. So we've made it to the final section of my studio. This is where I spend the most time because my computer is here and this is where my desk chair is. Let's start with the desk chair. She's an Ergonofis. That's what the brand is called, Ergonofis. This significantly reduced my back pain whenever I upgraded to it, so highly recommend if you sit at a desk all day and you suffer from severe back pain, because I do. I'm gonna give you guys an overview of my computer desk. This is another IKEA desk. I have this side supported by more Alex drawers over here. As far as on top of my desk, I have my iMac, and then I have an extra monitor because I like to watch things while I'm working. Let me just show you the corner over here. In this corner, next to my drawing desk, I have this flower lamp from Urban Outfitters. I always get a lot of questions about it. This is from Urban Outfitters from forever ago. So I have that here, and then I do have my Sunny Angel collection over here with my Calico Critter collection on top. I just have a lot of these, so I just bought these cheap little nail polish display to put them on, and I just have them color coded. So that's where I have my Sunny Angels. Now on top of my desk, as I showed you, I have my computer. I do have it on this like computer stand from IKEA as well. Honestly, I don't keep this super organized. It's just like random stuff in there. And also kind of random stuff here. I mean, I have like extra glasses. I have my children's ADHD visual timer. I have like camera batteries. I have all my SD cards. Just stuff here. I also have this tissue box next to my computer because I'm forever an allergy girl, probably from all the dust. Over here, I have my little headphone stand, and then right here, back here, if you can see, this was like a little shelf from IKEA. I don't remember exactly how it's supposed to go, but this is not its intended purpose. I use it for notebooks and sketchbooks and stuff like that because it can really fit a lot. That wasn't fun. Because it can really fit a lot in one space. So I have that there. And then I have another desk lamp over here. Oh my gosh, she's not as flexible as I thought. I have another desk lamp over here because why not? I have stuff on top of my desk that I didn't show you guys. Okay, let's go. Right above my desk, I have my mega trinket shelf, and I will now give you a quick tour of it. Okay, so I have all my guys organized by character. I'm gonna go quickly. I have like all my little Robbies, which are like the super rare ones from Sunny Angel. I also have like some random Studio Ghibli stuff. I have this Pecco doll right here, this Happy Birthday Pecco doll. So happy to find her at my local book off. I have my little Pui Pui Mole cars here, my Snoopy section. I also have like a Nintendo section here with like Pikmin stuff, my little Yoshi, Zelda back there. Here is my Smisky stuff. Now if we move up here, I have Shin-chan all right here. I do really like Shin-chan. I have like a couple Miffy things, also miscellaneous, and then over here I have all of my what is it called? Oh my gosh, what is she called? Nyota. That's what she's called. I have all my little Nyotas up here. I love Nyota so much. And then if we keep looking this way, you see the other side, which I have Kirby stuff, and then I have all my Tamagotchi stuff. I have quite a few, and then just like more miscellaneous stuff. Like I only have one Moomin thing, so I have my Moomin guy there. Then up here I have my Astro Boy section. I have Hangyodon because I love Hangyodon. And if I let you guys see, I have my entire cubby collection up here with like one little random doll. But yeah, my entire cubby collection is up here. I collect a lot of cubies. And since we're up here already in this vicinity, I'll show you the rest of the stuff that's on this wall. So I have like this little shrine with extra trinkies and stuff. I have my little doll from Mexico that my grandma brought me. I have this punch needle cupie by my friend Allison NB. I have this little Frida frame. And then over here is just like my utility pegboard. So I have a lot of stuff on here, as you can see, like paintbrushes and tools and paint cups. I also keep like all of my keychain, not all of them, some of my keychain plushies down there. So that's what I have there. And then up there is just more trinkets and figures and stuff. I have like Haikyuu stuff and Animal Crossing stuff and like a couple Furbies. That's what I have up there. And then finally in the last section, I have my lovely, lovely flat files. I found these. I found these on Facebook Marketplace. They were my best Facebook Marketplace find ever because I was really wanting some of these, but brand new, one set, because this is 2 sets, right? So one set from here up. I mean, the lowest was like $2,000 to $3,000, which is crazy. So essentially the purpose of these is to keep paper flat. So I'm not going to show you every drawer because it's a lot and it's not the most organized, but like I archive my work in here. I keep prints from other artists in here. I store big paper in here for artwork so I can keep it flat. So these are great. They're awesome. They're like my most prized possession because you don't realize how hard it is to keep things flat until you start drawing or being an artist. So yeah, that's what these are for. I also have like this giant cutting mat on top of it because I need to cut and trim a lot of things. So I have that, and then I have like my paper trimmer here. She does what she's supposed to. I don't love her, but she does what she's supposed to. And then lastly, in the last little section of my office, I have this pop light, which I never charge, but I have a pop light. I have this cubby glass artwork, and then I have 2 little stacks of fountain pen ink. That's it for my studio, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this. There's a lot more to my studio than I anticipated. I don't know why. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all have questions of where I got certain things or like organization or storage solutions, you can let me know and I will try my best to answer. I will catch you guys in the next one.